Welcome back to IceHogs Warm-Up. Joseph Zakshesky with you, joined alongside head coach Jeremy Colliton for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game as the IceHogs completing the first half of a 6-game road trip tonight, squaring off with the Bakersfield Condors. And coach, first time ever the Rockford IceHogs organization has seen the Condors in the American Hockey League, so certainly a lot of fun going into the storylines of this one, but I'd imagine your message has to stay the same after the fantastic start to the road trip already. Victories in Ontario and San Jose last night. You just had a team meeting here at the hotel. What's going to be your focus going into this evening?
Yeah, we're not looking to change much, just do it better. I think first two periods were quite good and controlled the game and very good in transition, got pucks back quick and then went the other way and created a lot of zone time, a lot of opportunities. I thought the third we kind of got away from it a bit and, we just, those are things we can learn from, and it's nice to take lessons from a win. I thought we still deserved the points for sure, but we want to have an even better performance tonight.
You were pretty happy with the start from your team last night after what you felt like was a tough way to get things going on Wednesday out in Ontario, but I'd imagine that that's going to play a major role here today as well, just because this is a Condors team that you don't know all too much about. You might have seen a couple of scouting reports here and there, but I'd imagine that off the opening face-off you want to establish things quickly.
Yeah, we want to dictate the game. We want to dictate the pace of play, and we haven't seen them and they haven't seen us, but it's third game in 4 days for us, so we want to have the puck. We want to play in the offensive zone. It's a lot easier. If you're in D-zone shift after shift, that can wear you down. So, as I said, we want to dictate the game from the start, and we'll go from there.
You've had a pretty unique lineup for this IceHogs group over the past couple of days. You've had Brendan Anselmini and Robin Norell both playing forward positions, and I'd imagine maybe any adjustments going into tonight. But, what have you liked from the chemistry of this group, just because things get mishmashed up around a little bit here in these past couple of days, so it has to be rewarding as a coach knowing that you can put anywhere at any time and see results.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to build here, is some interchangeability. Of course, there's certain combinations that you like and think can give your team success, but when we build the lineup, each player hopefully can bring something to the table, and we thought, both Anselmini and Norell could help us up front, and I think they both did a real good job. So I think that's how you build a winning team, is guys are contributing in different ways and in different combos, and it doesn't necessarily matter who's in or who's out. There's opportunity for different guys to do a job for you, and we've got that here the last couple games.
And now the leadership stepping up as well for the Rockford IceHogs. Going into tonight's matchup against the Bakersfield Condors, you've had Cody Franzen now for a couple of games. Adam Clendenning made his Rockford IceHogs season debut just an evening ago. And Tanner Kiro, we just talked to him just a few moments ago. He's stepping up, 2-goal performance. What are you liking out of your veterans to help lead some of the young guys here during this stretch?
Yeah, with Franzen and Clendenning, they just got here, so it's they're kind of feeling their way out as far as how we want to play, and it's a new group. Play a similar style to the Hawks, and so maybe it's not a huge adjustment for Franzen, but it's still not the same. It's a different league, it's a different game. So nevertheless, it's they're older, they got experience, they played games, so situations that occur, they're pretty calm about it, and nothing's going to bother them. And just that, all the older guys who played a while, they talk so much, and we're trying to get our group to open their mouths a little bit more too. Communication out there, both of course on the ice, but on the bench too, just talking about things, and that's something they can add. And as far as Kersey goes, he's been getting better and better. I think the last 4 or 5 games he's really got his legs under him and making plays and being responsible away from the puck, and just a guy who makes good things happen when he's out there.
And then finally here for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. This is game 3 of a 6-game road trip, but again, it wraps up a California swing as the Ontario Reign, and then on to San Jose, and then here in Bakersfield, California tonight. Coach, you've seen this group with a lot of Central Division foes, the Grand Rapids, the Iowas, the Milwaukees, the Chicagos, but have you learned anything about your group during this stretch against teams that you've either never seen before or you've only seen here and there throughout the season?
I don't think it really matters who we're playing, but I will say that I think we played a little bit more mature game last couple. As I said, after the last one, we've been more impressive. We've maybe looked prettier out there, but there's also a time to grind it out and just get pucks in and get on the forecheck and be hard to play against, and especially on the road. That's what you got to do to win. So it doesn't mean we still want to make plays and we want to be on the offense and create chances. But we've heard us talk a lot about we want to be tough to score on, and I think we have been.
Jeremy, thank you for your time. Good luck tonight against the Condors.
Thank you.
Head coach Jeremy Colliton joining us here for IceHogs warm-up for the Forest City Diagnostic Imaging diagnosis of the game. The puck drop just right around the corner at Rabobank in Bakersfield, California. You're listening and watching Rockford IceHogs hockey on the IceHogs Broadcast Network.